All right, man. Listen, here I go with this. I'm watching this damn game right now, right? And now as I'm watching it, Philly right now is probably pissing me off more than I've seen ever. So let's start with the offense. What are we doing? Somebody tell me what we are doing. Because I don't understand and I don't get it, right? We are built as a run heavy team. You got DeAndre Swift, you got Gainwell. Smaller, elusive backs that can run behind tackle. You have the best line in the league, and you keep lining up your quarterback 5 yards deep in a RPO. They can run it if they want to. That is not a design run. You don't run a run play thinking you may pass. You don't. We have been trying to establish the pass all year long. Why? We haven't established the run once. We haven't lined our quarterback up behind the center and decided that we're in a run look to run the ball the entire year. Yet our team is built that way. What do we have a team like this for? Why are you continually lining this up into a pass heavy? Listen, you know what? I'm past that. Let's go into this game specifically. Last game of the season before playoffs. Smitty's already out. A.J. Brown now went out. You're still lining your quarterback up in a pass-heavy scheme. Why? For what? What are we trying to do? Why don't you start getting ready for the playoffs and get into a 40% run right off the bat, 60% pass after that? Look, bully the team you're supposed to bully right now. But we won't. We keep going back in the pass. You're making the Giants look like they're the best team in the league. Run the damn ball. Get into quarterback behind center, show them the run, and run. But we won't. Now, your two best receivers are already out. You've been showing all year that you won't put the quarterback behind the center. And you continue to line up in a pass-first offense. Your two best receivers are out. Why don't you run the ball? You won't. We'll pass it more than we actually run it, and then we'll say that we have the option to run the ball. That's not the same. The defense doesn't have to get ready for the run because you have the option to run the damn ball. If you get into a run set, you make them have to defend the run. You're not putting your quarterback in a successful situation. We're predictable as hell. If you come out and pass all the time, I'll just blitz you. Why wouldn't I? I know you're going to pass it. I'll defend the pass while blitzing you, giving you less time to pass. I don't even coach in the NFL. So yeah, you can be successful while not being great on offense. So look at the Eagles. You have one of the best skill sets you could actually have. So sure, you're going to be in the top 10 for a lot of things. Does that mean you're doing great at the way you're calling it? Nope. And that's what we're seeing right now. We ain't doing good on how we calling it at all. We're just running the damn ball. We would do something, but instead we want to keep trying to pass and pass and pass. Defensively, we ain't changed a damn thing, so I ain't going to even go there. I'm done with the defense. I mean, defensively, when are we going to blitz? When are we going to start sending the guys that are good at what they do there to cut down the time the quarterback has to throw the damn ball, which is why we're getting picked apart? I don't know. I coach way younger, so I couldn't tell you. It ain't my job, but I will tell you that this is ridiculous right about now. And then offensively, we can't get anything going because we're pass first, then run. So I guess our mindset is if we're third and short, we'll tush push, which is great. You want to do that. But then you got to be third and short. So if you keep passing the ball on first, second, and third, how the fuck you going to be third and short? But maybe if you kept running the damn ball like running backs are supposed to do, run the ball, and do it behind center, push the damn line, and then once in a while when you're 3rd and 2 and 3rd and 1, and you tush push it twice or tush push it once, and there you go. But if you're just going to keep passing, you don't even get the chance. So since we coached our way out of a Super Bowl this year, what the fuck are we doing next year? Because we done coached, and I'm not saying that, by the way. I'm just stopping it short. By the way, what are we doing next year about coaching? Because offensively, Brian Johnson wasn't it. Going into a shotgun-heavy team wasn't it. Because I'm past worried about the Super Bowl or playoffs. If we playing like this right now, then I guarantee this is how we're playing in the playoffs, so I don't really care. We're just going to get out-coached. We got all the best players in the world. We'll just drop back and pass it. Blitz, 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 blitz. Okay. So when we go back to a run-heavy team next year, I formation, I don't know, single back, quarterback behind the center and running the ball. I want to know how we're going to progress that into, moving off of that into the pass and being a good team again. So when we get past the high school play calling that we're doing this year, next year, let's give them real coaches, see if we can do some real coaching. If Sirianni doesn't make the changes he should make then, he needs to get the fuck out of here. That's it. I like Sirianni right now, winning coach, but I'm going to find out next year real quick whether or not, because I already know this year that I'll say it's a coaching now, but if next year you get good coaching and we switch the scheme up and go back to what we're supposed to be doing and we still suck, you're out. Bye. Because you should have already noticed by now that we need to be running the damn ball, and instead we got the Giants looking like they're great. Like, I don't know what the pass versus run total was the first half, but if we were in a shotgun, I'm not calling that a run, so I don't give a damn. I'm not about to be here talking about, oh yeah, we lined up in shotgun and ran the ball. Then you were lined up with pass predominant and then ran. It's not a run scheme. You're not in a single back. You're not in a you're not in a pro back. You're lining up for a pass and then running the ball. It's not practically a run. It wasn't supposed to be a run right off the bat. So when we get back in, I'll talk X's and O's some other time. I mean, it don't matter. Nobody wants to listen to me talking you X's and O's anyway. But at the end of the day, when we get back into that, we'll start talking about Super Bowl since we have those type of players. So, hey, shout out to Howie Roseman for getting the right players on the team. No shout out to anybody that decided to stick with this shit all year long. Brian Johnson, we're not a pass first team. We're a run team. So, thanks for coming in and doing some shit that you did. Great. Yeah. Pop Off Podcast. Pissing people off. Have a good one.